Good afternoon, everybody. David Shuster here on Take Action News. So glad to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon, December the 22nd. 2012 is coming to an end, but we're so glad that you're finishing it off right here on We Act Radio Take Action News. A special thank you to everybody who's listening to us over the Washington, D.C. listening audience, parts of Virginia and Maryland, WPWC 1480 AM. And we want to give a special thank you on this day to everybody who's watching our program live right now on takeactionnews.com and weactradio.com. If you like what you're seeing and you don't want to miss any part of the show, but you got other things you got to do today, please go to YouTube and subscribe to Take Action News TV, the television channel where we slice and dice our weekly programs, and then we send it to you for free in little pieces so you can see your favorite segments at your convenience. It's Take Action News TV on YouTube. Don't miss any part of the show. So glad to be joined, as always, by those folks at the bottom of our screen. Daniel Marins, our executive producer, and Mitch Mulaski, vice president in charge of engineering. Daniel Marins, how you doing today?
Oh, so much better. I'm having a good day. I was under the weather, but I'm on the up and up, which is great.
He sent his sickness my way. So
all right, so it's Mitch that's now sick. So let's arm people with information on how you can influence outcomes. Daniel Marins, how would you advise Mitch Mulaski to beat the cold that you clearly have passed on to him?
Well, talk to your doctor. That's always a good thing. Americans see the doctor fewer times a year than most other Western countries, and yet we pay more for it. No, but so that that's always a good idea. Obviously, my doctor finally gave in and gave me antibiotics because they're never sure if it's a virus or.
That's my gong. You said the word antibiotics, which was my magic word for the segment. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I would also say NyQuil. You want to get a good night's rest, and there's nothing like some good drugs to take you out for the night, because it's really hard to sleep through a cold.
Definitely been doing a lot of sleep, echinacea, vitamin C, trying to stay healthy, trying to fight it off.
But my experience is that these drugs can make you feel a little funny. I mean, I'm not saying they make me psycho, but when I have this medication, sometimes it can make me feel a little bit off. Have you experienced that, Daniel?
Oh, David, I don't know what you're talking about. They make me feel off. I was feeling off the past few days, but it was sort of like better than maybe feeling off without any sleep at all, or feeling off with and having a hacking wheeze the entire day.
Well, if anybody ever questions whether Take Action News is strictly about politics and government, folks, we give you information about how to beat the common cold, thanks to our own test tube rat, Daniel Marins, and our second one, Mitch Mulaski. We appreciate them both for being willing to talk about
our incubator of illness here in the We Act Studios.
And by the way, if you want to keep clean, and I'm not taking any money from Purell for this, but Purell is helpful. If your keyboard, the computer can often be a hub for germs. And so, I bought rubbing alcohol. I got sort of those cotton pads that allow you to clean it off, and of course the Purell, so that when you shake hands, when you're greeting people on that velvet rope, as I know all of our listeners are, we're all celebrities and politicians, then you don't have to worry about transmitting germs or picking them up.
Or maybe they're just greeting people at that holiday party. Apparently, that's the place to pick up lots of germs and whatnot.
Barney Frank, I just got this in that his staff is now saying that he's not going to be able to take votes on the final fiscal cliff package because he got so sick of that holiday party. It was the shrimp dip, and
somebody had not washed their hands before touching the shrimp. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't eat shrimp, so, David, you know me.
Folks, we got a great show coming up this hour. We're going to be talking with Congressman John Yarmuth when our syndicated station join us at 6 minutes after the hour. John Yarmuth, interesting guy. He is a pretty, I'd say, a progressive Democrat who represents the greater Louisville, Kentucky area, Democrat from Kentucky. He was the same guy who has written open letters to Mitch McConnell, accusing Mitch McConnell of lying to folks about health care and various policies. Really interesting fellow. And for the last 6 years, he acknowledges that he did not want to talk about gun control, that in his particular district, in his state, it would not help him politically to talk about gun control, so he didn't. Well, he's now had perhaps something of a change of heart following the Newtown massacre, and we're going to be talking with him in just a minute, and we'll find out. Does he still believe that it's politically expedient not to talk about gun control, or even if it is politically expedient, is it now, have we reached a certain moral imperative where we all have to talk about gun control, and we all have to say exactly how we feel and try to enact what it is we feel we can do to make our children safer. So that interview with Congressman John Yarmuth coming up in about 45 seconds. And again, a quick reminder for everybody who is listening to the show, thank you for listening over WPWC 1480 AM in DC. Also, a couple of our syndicated stations, which take the first 6 minutes. And also, thank you to everybody watching this live video stream over YouTube on takeactionnews.com and weactradio.com. If you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, you can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/David Shuster, twitter.com/Daniel Marins, Take Action News. We are all about getting feedback, and if you even want to change the camera angle and see more of where Daniel Marins and Mitch Molaski are sitting, we can do that. We're going to pause in just a couple of seconds, though. Let our syndicated stations from across the nation and around the world catch up with us. You are listening and you're watching to Take Action News on We Act Radio.